Well, isn't that funny? Mike, it's kind of interesting. People like you who seem to think that science is some kind of a religion or something. It's just so weird. It's just like, the Bible in the first place was basically, you know as well as I do, that it was a bunch of superstitious old Stone Age men who, just trying to explain how the earth worked, trying to explain science, basically, trying to explain the seasons and so forth, which is why everything comes in 12s and stuff. Like 12 apostles, you know, 12 this and 12 that. It's all because there's 12 horoscopes and 12 zodiac and 12, 12 months in the year, et cetera, et cetera. It's all part of you might want to call it pagan ritual system that's been around for thousands of years. But the point is, you you sit there and you disrespect things and people because they were scientists or whatever they were, all because you don't understand it, I guess. And like a lot of theists, Christians especially, they tend to read the Bible and they go, wow, God actually wants us to be stupid then. So to be intelligent is against God's wish and desire because, after all, He did say that if you eat the fruit of the tree of knowledge, you'll be banished forever from Eden, etc., etc. Or have you read the Bible? I'm just curious. I'm also curious as to whether you have such an aversion to science and it's such an evil thing. Why are you using it? If it wasn't for Einstein, you wouldn't even have that computer or that TV. Don't you get that? If it wasn't for all your evil, mad mathematicians, you wouldn't have any of this. You wouldn't be alive. Your mom wouldn't have had any medical care. You wouldn't have any medical care because you know, uh, being an MD, you have to learn evolution. It's part of biology. It's not a real theory as you might perceive it. A scientific theory is called a theory throughout its life. Did you understand that? It's an answered theory. It's no longer unknown. It's not a hypothesis. It's a known quantity. We understand and know evolution and science and such. And like I said, you can talk all that crap you want about science, but if it weren't for science, you wouldn't even be doing what you're doing. You wouldn't even be able to talk to me through the across the pond or anything. This would not happen. We wouldn't even have cars, planes, we wouldn't have anything hardly. You just don't get that, do you? So, what are you, a devil or a demon? Because you utilize science every day of your life, almost every minute. I bet you even have a cell phone. Yeah, I know you do. Drive a car. Before they built that car, it was in somebody's head, and they used mathematics to figure it out. Do you understand that or not? And then we used strictly mathematics on paper because we didn't have computers yet, really. Well, we had one that was just about as much computing power as maybe a watch. Not even that, because they're like computers now, the little watches are. But went to the moon 6 times using that mathematics. You people crack me up. I mean, you know, it's really funny because it's only been the last 20 years or so that all you evangelical freaks have been coming out and trying to uh, turn science into something that it's not, or turn atheism into something that it's not, or because like atheists like we get accused of being mad at God, or that we worship the devil, you know. And see, this is what y'all don't understand. Y'all are so full of delusion that you think everyone else is too. So what do? You say, well, you worship the devil. Okay. let me tell you something. Can you listen? Put your listening ears on now. We don't believe in the devil. It's all part of the same mythology. Don't you get that? Jesus, devil, angels, gods, if they are based on any kind of a truth, it's probably that we were visited by some other intelligences from some outside of our solar system, more than likely, for thousands of years. I mean, why not? We're not talking about magical creatures that try to create everything. We're talking about other corporeal bodies and entities that may live outside of this system that have visited and have technology that we don't. It's just, speculation, but for most, but not for me, because I've seen and touched and smelled. Been there, done that. So I understand the reality of it. I know the real world, and without when you don't have a lot of goofy mythological superheroes in your head, that you have to make sure you do everything according to their plan, then it makes life a lot easier, smoother. I'm pretty cool about death, because I understand already that it's a smooth transition into a different existence or whatever. But that existence does not include a superhero that's going to help me live forever. It's crazy. Meanwhile, while you're sitting there, if you believe so much in your super deity, and that you probably believe that prayer works, why don't you do a simple thing to get you and your church or whoever you're congregating and pray for me to get my fingers back and my legs because I'm an amputee. You do that for me, and if they come, blam, I'm on your side, man. Yeah, I got thousands of viewers and subscribers. So if you can do that, you're a better man than I. But really, y'all got to give yourselves credit. If something happens, like you clean up, anything happens, or something, you survive some ordeal or something, give yourself credit. Because when you get up in the morning, you're the one who decides whether you're going to use science and technology or you're just going to get up and talk about it like it's a religion and tell everybody it's evil. It's crazy. You know that, Ian, that you're using science and technology to tell us that science and technology are evil. Go figure, huh? Well, good night. That's my answer. Pretty sure. Hope it goes through. If it doesn't, I know it's on my hard drive. See you later, man. In all reality, start thinking critically, and you'll probably be all right. Honest. Me, I'm just an earthling, like you.